Hi guys, your girl Autumn here. Okay, I don't like doing that, but it's a habit, so. Okay, so just to start off, I am going to be telling a bit of a story here. Something that I have to get out, otherwise I probably am not going to talk about it at all. And also, I'm filming this from my phone this time, not my computer. It was harder to do it from there, so it took longer to upload on the onto YouTube, so I'm doing it from my phone this time. Okay, so let's begin. So everyone knows that I am not the nicest. I make that very obvious that I'm not the nicest person in the world. But reasons for that is stuff like being treated like a sexual object. Yeah. People treat me like a sexual object sometimes, and it's kind of hard to talk about most of the time. I mean, people say flirtatious things about me on terms of my body, and it makes me really uncomfortable. It happened to me twice by two different guys, and then people just messing with my feelings for the fun of it. That's not funny, people. My whole life I would not. The people I've had feelings for never liked me back. So when I get my feelings played with, it's not gonna make me very happy, people. So what it does to me instead is actually make me very, very negative and kind of make me shut people out from my world because of stuff like that. As well as people calling me a faggot or gay or anything like that. I have my own reasons for not being able to get along with very mean people, guys. Because it's stuff like that makes me not be able to trust them very much. It just makes it harder. It makes it very much harder to actually be able to trust people if they treat you like a sex object or call you insults like that. I think at one point I was called a slut, but no. I think that was only one time, I think at one point. So yeah, it's hard to talk about stuff like this. And it makes it even harder when people think that you're just joking and just play it off like it's no big deal. When people touch you when you don't want to be touched, or talk about your body in any form of, that you don't want it to be taken, it makes you uncomfortable. It doesn't matter what people say if you're the one being creepy. If the victim is not being the one being creepy, don't do it. I feel very uncomfortable when people talk about my body because I don't like my body. I make that very obvious because I normally keep myself very covered up. So when people talk about me like that, it makes me really uncomfortable and makes me not want to talk to that person. But that doesn't matter because they talk to me anyway. They're willing to insult me or treat me like a sex object. Look, I'm not naming any names. It also needs to be put out there whether people like it or not. I don't like the fact that people treat me like that. It makes me very, very uncomfortable. So I have my own reasons for being this way. If I shut people out, it's because I have trust issues because people have proven that they can't be trusted in my past. I just grew up like that. I'm sorry if some of you feel like this is targeted towards you or I'm making some of my friends look like they're the bad guy, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying don't don't mess with my feelings, don't treat me like I'm a sex object, and don't insult me to the point of calling me like a slut or a faggot or anything like that. Just don't do it. It makes me uncomfortable, and I'm pretty sure it makes up. If my friends find out about it, it makes them uncomfortable too. So just don't do it, okay? Because if you guys do it anymore, I have to report it. So I'm sorry if this made anyone uncomfortable or anything, but it also needed to be said. I love my friends more than I love myself, so if my friends treat this off like it's not a big deal at all, they're not my friends. Consider you guys unfriended if you don't take this seriously. See ya.